My name is Anna. I am 27 years old. I was born in a small town called Laconia. It is in New Hampshire. Laconia has small houses, quiet roads, and green trees. I lived there with my mother. Life was simple. But 5 years ago, I left Laconia. I moved to Chicago. I wanted to study and work. I wanted to do something new. I was happy to go, but it was hard to say goodbye. One person made it very hard. His name was Ryan. Ryan was my best friend. We grew up on the same street. We went to school together. We played in the park. We sat under trees and talked for hours. Ryan was funny. He was kind. He helped me when I was sad. He made me laugh when I cried. I liked Ryan. I liked him more than a friend. But I never told him. I did not know how he felt. He was always nice, but he never said anything. So I stayed quiet. Before I left, we sat at the old bridge. The sun was going down. I looked at the water. It was quiet. Ryan said, "Come back one day." I said, "I will." Then I left Laconia. I went to Chicago. I started a new life. In Chicago, I lived in a small apartment. I got a job in an office. I made new friends. I took evening classes. I called my mom every Sunday. She told me about the neighbors, the weather, and Ryan. "Ryan is still working at the hardware store," she said. "He helps his mom a lot." "Is he okay?" I asked. "I think he is lonely," she said. I wanted to ask more, but I didn't. I did not want to feel sad. Then one day, my mom got sick. She called me. Her voice was weak. "Anna," she said, "I need help." I said, "I'm coming." I told my boss I needed time off. I packed my bags. I took the train to Laconia. I looked out the window. I saw trees and hills. I saw small towns go by. When I arrived, my mom hugged me. She looked thin. I made her tea. I cleaned the house. I bought medicine. I stayed close. It felt strange to be back. The streets were the same. The houses were the same. But I felt different. Then I saw him. It was a sunny morning. I went to the market. I picked apples. I turned around. Ryan was there. He looked taller. His hair was short. He wore a dark jacket. He looked at me. "Anna?" he said. "Yes," I said. "Hi, Ryan." "You're back," he said. "My mom is sick," I said. "I came to help her." He looked at the apples. "I heard she was not well. I missed this town," I said. He nodded. "It's still the same." There was silence. I said, "Do you want to get coffee sometime?" He looked away. "I'm busy these days." Then he said, "Take care." And he walked away. I stood there with the apples in my hands. My heart was heavy. Ryan was not the same. At home, I told my mom. "I saw Ryan today." "Oh," she said. "He has changed." "What do you mean?" "His dad died last year. Ryan works a lot now. He does not talk much. He does not smile. I felt sad. I wanted to know more, but I didn't ask. That night I sat outside. The stars were bright. I looked up at the sky. I thought about Ryan. I thought about the old days. I remembered the time he helped me fix my bike. I remembered the time we watched the rain and talked about dreams. The next day, I walked to the park. I saw Ryan on a bench. He looked tired. I walked over. "Hi," I said. "Can I sit?" He looked at me. "Okay." I sat down. The wind was soft. Leaves moved on the ground. "How are you?" I asked. "Fine," he said. "Just working a lot." "Still at the hardware store?" "Yes." "Do you like it?" "It's a job," he said. We were quiet again. I looked at him. "You used to smile more," I said. He looked at me. "You used to talk less." I laughed. "Chicago changed me." He smiled a little. "Laconia changed me too." I looked at the sky. "Do you go to the bridge?" "No," he said. "Not in a long time." "I went there last night," I said. "It looks the same." He didn't answer. I stood up. "It was nice to see you." "You too," he said. I walked home. My heart felt strange. He was not rude, but he was cold. He was quiet. His eyes looked tired. His face looked older. That night I looked at the mirror. I saw myself. I looked older too. My eyes were not the same. I felt something new. I felt alone. The next morning I made breakfast. My mom ate a little. Then she went back to bed. Later, I went to the store. I saw Ryan again. He was moving boxes. He saw me. "Hey." "Hi," I said. "You look busy." "Yes," he said. "Always busy." I gave him a small smile. "I'm cooking tonight. You can come if you want." He looked unsure. "I don't know." "It's just dinner," I said. He looked at the boxes. "Okay. Maybe." I left the store. I felt nervous. That night, he came. I made soup and bread. We ate at the small table. "This is good," he said. "Thanks," I said. He looked around. "I remember this kitchen." "Yes," I said. "It's the same." He looked down. "Nothing feels the same." "What happened, Ryan?" He was quiet. Then he said, "My dad died fast. I didn't say goodbye. I worked to forget." I listened. He said, "I don't sleep well. I don't go out. I just work." "I'm sorry," I said. He looked at me. "You're the same, but also different." I smiled. "That's how I feel about you." We finished dinner. He stood up. "Thanks," he said. "It was nice." "Come again," I said. He gave a small nod and left. I cleaned the table. I looked out the window. The moon was full. I felt something inside me change. Now I was back. But he was not the same. And maybe I was not the same either. I am sharing my story, hoping they reach someone. Are you there? Are you listening? If so, let me know. Drop a hello or tell me where you're listening from. Just knowing you're here means everything. The next morning, I woke up early. I made tea and toast. My mom was still sleeping. I sat by the window. The sky was gray. The street was quiet. I thought about Ryan. He was not the same boy I knew. He smiled less. He looked tired. He was kind, but also far away. I wanted to help him, but I did not know how. Later that day, I walked to the park. It was cold. The wind was strong. I wore a thick coat and scarf. I sat on a bench and looked at the trees. The leaves were brown and yellow. Some leaves fell to the ground. I saw Ryan again. He was walking with a bag in his hand. I waved. He saw me and stopped. "Hi," he said. "Hi," I said. "Wanna sit?" He looked at the bench. Then he sat next to me. "It's cold today," I said. He nodded. "Yes. Winter is coming." We sat quietly for a minute. Then I asked, "How is work?" "Same as always," he said. "Long hours. Heavy boxes." "Do you get time to rest?" "Not much," he said. "I work 6 days a week." "That's hard," I said. He looked at me. "I don't like it, but I need the money," I said. "Maybe you can try something new." He smiled a little. "It's not that easy." "I know," I said. "But you are smart. You can do more." He looked at me. His eyes were soft. "You really think so?" "Yes," I said. I always thought that. We talked more. Not fast. Just small things. About the weather. About the park. About old times. Then he said, "Thanks for dinner yesterday." "You're welcome," I said. "Come again sometime." He said, "Maybe I will." Then he stood up. "I have to go now." "Okay," I said. He walked away. I watched him. His steps were slow. His head was low. But I saw something in him. Maybe a small light. That night I made soup again. I made extra, just in case. At 6, there was a knock on the door. It was Ryan. "You came," I said. "You said I could," he said. I smiled. "Come in." We ate in the kitchen. My mom stayed in her room. She was tired again. Ryan ate slowly. He looked calm. I watched him. After dinner, he said, "I like your soup." "I like making it," I said. He looked at me. "You are different now. More sure. More strong." "I had to be," I said. "Living in Chicago is not easy." He said, "I see that." I asked, "What about you? What did you learn in 5 years?" He thought for a moment. Then he said, "I learned life is not always kind." I did not speak. I just listened. He said, "When my dad died, I felt lost. I tried to be strong, but I was not." "It's okay to say that," I said. He nodded. But now, maybe I want to try again. Try what? To be more, to do more, to feel more. I smiled. That sounds good. He stayed a bit longer. We talked about school, friends, music. Then he said, I should go. Thanks for coming, I said. He smiled. Thanks for the soup. The next few days, we saw each other more. We walked in the park. We sat on the bench. We talked. Not all deep talks. Sometimes we just laughed. One day, we walked to the lake. The water was still. The sky was blue. He said, I miss this place. I missed it too, I said. We sat on a big rock. He looked at the sky. Do you remember when we came here after school? Yes, I said. You told me a joke, and I laughed so hard. He smiled. You had the best laugh. I looked at him. You are smiling more now. He looked at me. You make it easy. I felt warm inside. Then he said, You know, I was scared to see you again. Why? Because you left and changed, and I stayed and got stuck. I said, But we are here now. He looked at me. Yes, we are. That evening, I sat with my mom. She asked, How is Ryan? He is better, I said. He is trying. She smiled. He was a sweet boy. He still is, I said. My mom looked at me. Do you still like him? I said, Yes. Maybe more now. She nodded. Then take your time. Hearts need time. I held her hand. Thank you. The next week, we went to the bridge. Ryan and I stood by the side. The wind moved our hair. This is where we said goodbye, I said. I remember, he said. You promised to come back. I did, I said. He looked at me. I didn't know if you would. I didn't know either, I said. He looked down. Then he said, Can we start again? Start what? Us. As friends. Or maybe more. I smiled. Yes. We can. We stood on the bridge. The sky turned orange. The water moved slow. He held my hand. Not tight. Just soft. Like a start. That night I could not sleep. I thought about him. I thought about his words. Can we start again? I wanted to say yes again and again. The next day, he came to the house. He brought flowers for my mom. She smiled. Thank you, Ryan, he said. You raised a good daughter. She looked at me. She is my joy. I felt tears in my eyes. Later, Ryan and I walked to the store. He asked, Do you have to go back to Chicago soon? Maybe in 1 month, I said. He looked sad. I wish you could stay. I wish that too, I said. But I understand, he said. I said, We have time. He smiled. Then let's use it well. And we did. We spent time each day. Small things. Simple talks. Slow walks. I saw him more. I saw him heal. He saw me more. He saw me smile. One evening we sat at the lake again. He said, "Thank you for coming back." I said, "Thank you for still being here." He looked at me. "You helped me feel hope again. You helped me feel home again," I said. We looked at the stars. They were bright. Maybe life was not perfect, but maybe it was enough. 1 week later, my mother felt better. She walked more. She smiled more. I felt happy to see her like that. I made soup one evening. Ryan came to eat with us. We sat at the table. My mom talked to him. "You look good," she said. "Thank you," Ryan said. "You seem happy," she said. Ryan looked at me. He smiled. "I think I am." After dinner, we washed the dishes. My mom went to bed. Ryan and I sat in the living room. "I like being here," he said. "I like having you here," I said. He looked at the clock. "It's late. I should go." "Okay," I said. "See you tomorrow?" "Yes," he said. He stood up. He walked to the door. Then he looked at me. "I'm glad you came back," he said. "I am too," I said. The next morning, I went to the market. I saw apples. They looked red and fresh. I smiled. I remembered the day I saw Ryan again. I bought apples, bread, and tea. Then I walked home. Ryan was waiting outside. "Hi," he said. "Hi," I said. "Why are you here?" "I wanted to see you," he said. "Do you want to go for a walk?" "Yes," I said. "Let me put the food inside." We walked to the park. The sun was bright. The sky was blue. The air felt soft. We sat on our bench, the same bench where we sat many times. He said, "You leave in 2 weeks." "Yes," I said. "I have to go back to work." He looked at the ground. "Will you come back again?" "Yes," I said. "I want to." He smiled. "That makes me happy." We were quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Anna, I want to say something." "Okay," I said. He looked at me. "I like you. I always liked you. But I was scared. I did not know how to say it." I looked at him. My heart was full. "I liked you too," I said. "Even before I left." He smiled. "I waited, but I did not believe you would come back." "I came back," I said. "Yes," he said. "And I don't want to lose you again." We sat close. He held my hand. I felt warm. I felt safe. "I don't know the future," he said, "but I want to try." "I want that too," I said. That night I told my mom. "I told Ryan how I feel," I said. She smiled. "And?" "He feels the same," I said. She looked happy. "You both deserve to be happy." I hugged her. "Thank you." The next few days we spent more time together. We walked in the park. We went to the lake. We talked. We laughed. One evening we sat on the bridge again. This is our place, I said. Yes, he said. It feels special. I looked at the water. I will miss this. He looked at me. I will miss you. I will come back, I said. I promise. He smiled. I will wait. The day before I left, Ryan gave me a small box. What is this? I asked. Open it later, he said. That night, I opened the box. Inside was a small rock. It was smooth and white. There was a note. It said, "This rock is from the lake. It is simple, but strong. Like us." I smiled. I held the rock in my hand. It felt warm. The next morning, I packed my bag. My mom stood by the door. Ryan came to take me to the train. We drove in silence, but it was a good silence. At the station, we stood close. I will call you every day, I said. I will wait for your call, he said. I gave him a hug. He held me tight. Come back soon, he said. I will, I said. I got on the train. I looked out the window. He waved. I waved back. As the train moved, I felt a tear on my cheek, but I also felt happy. Back in Chicago, I went to work. I told my friends about Laconia. I told them about my mom and about Ryan. They said, "You sound happy." I said, "I am." Ryan and I talked every day. We sent pictures. We told stories. 1 month later, he said, "I want to visit you." "Yes," I said. "Come." He came. We walked in the city. We ate at a small place. He held my hand. We laughed a lot. He said, "You look happy here." "I am happy because you are here," I said. Before he left, he said, "I want to see more. I want to do more." "You can," I said. He smiled. "Maybe I can work here one day?" "Maybe," I said. "That would be nice." He went back to Laconia, but something was different now. We were close. We were sure. We were not the same people we were before. I hope you've enjoyed the story. Like and comment if you want to hear more soon.